Well, the last 2 months have brought some changes to home buying. A lawsuit changed how agents who work on commission get paid, and an interest rate cut changed the minds of both buyers and sellers. Fox 4's Sean Rabb joins us live with more on that. Sean?
Yeah, Blake, you know, options are really increasing and improving for potential home buyers. Not just the number of properties available for them to choose from, but also now they get to decide how much their agent will earn for getting them to the closing table. The real estate landscape is shifting. A class action lawsuit charging price fixing against the National Association of Realtors settled with commissions no longer shared between the seller and buyer's agent.
It's not negatively impacting our business. Most of our realtors with Texas Realtors are seeing it as an opportunity more than anything.
Buyers can now negotiate what percentage their agent receives. Some realtors report prospective buyers don't want to negotiate.
They specifically said that they do not want to see homes that are not offering buyer agent compensation. So if they're going to end up being responsible paying for my professional fees, then they don't want to see that home.
Statewide, prices down just a little. Selling has slowed. Worries about the economy, plus growing insecurity around the coming presidential election, in part to blame.
No, year over year, it's softened. I think we're down about 4% in the Dallas MSA. So that's where I say I think we've seen the demand wane a little bit, but we've also seen an uptick in inventory. So we're almost at 4 months inventory in most of the marketplaces here in DFW.
Economists think that an even market is 6 months of inventory, so we're still below that, but we all remember back in 2020 and 2021 where there were hours of market availability where you had multiple people going after a home. So a lot of consumers are excited about having more choices on the market and not having to make a split-second decision.
Sellers seemingly are making decisions. In the last 24 hours, 1,000 homes in DFW have posted price reductions. Mortgage rates also dropping, now at 2-year lows, but still well above the rates we saw during the pandemic.
But now you're starting to see where people have said, let's go ahead and price it accordingly based on the market attention and that rate adjustment that happened.
A half-point reduction in the interest rate, the first cut in 4 years, with maybe another drop year's end.
And that's exciting for buyers who are having to spend a lot more money to get into those homes. They have options, they have resources. Sellers are willing to be a little bit more negotiable right now.
So the good news for buyers is mortgage rates are expected to continue to decline, to drop going into 2025, unless, of course, we have another inflation spike.